approval of the minutes, December 19, 2022. Second. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the January 2nd, 2023 reorganization minutes. Second. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of the bill payment of January 9th, 2023, voucher number 2022.
I'm sure you might have some constituents calling you. After this recent blizzard, anybody that called, we told them we were not fixing mailboxes due to that blizzard. There was too many of them, there were site issues, and probably 90% of them were never touched by a plow. They were touched by the 3 foot of snow we were plowing off the roads. So I made a decision that we weren't going to fix them that time around. Normally, as a, how should I say it, as being a nice guy, we usually do fix, what's that? As a courtesy, we normally do fix mailboxes when we go out and hit them. It's usually an accident, that isn't intentional, but during this course of the storm, there were so many, people just had to take some on their own, take care of it. I know some people weren't happy about it, but it's the way it is.
Safe to say you're not a nice guy.
No, not a nice guy. Like I said, it's, you know, and I feel bad, because there's some older people that call and, you know, I have nobody to fix it. Well, if we go and touch that person's mailbox, the neighbor that sees it, doesn't matter if they're 25 and can walk fine, they're going to complain that I fixed this person, they're not there. So we basically said we're not going to touch any of them. We are going to fix lawn damage and stuff like that, because I'll be honest with you, we had trucks in front yards. But we made it through it all right. It's a breakdown and stuff, but had the amount of snow that they were pushing, I was pretty proud of my guys. They didn't get much for Christmas. Me neither. I know there's a couple there's an agenda item up there. There is one more that I got late today. Advocacy Day, where we go to Albany and pester the politicians for money. It just came through on my computer before I was leaving. It's March 8th and 9th. I would like approval to go to that, and any costs associated, which usually is just a room for the night. My county association usually picks up the bus ride. And to give you a little bit of idea, what it costs you for the room is a pretty good deal, because we got over $100,000 grant from Bridge, New York, which was because of Advocacy Day and pestering them for money to set up an account for bridge repair. And our CHIPS funding is now includes CHIPS, paving, extreme weather recovery, and a new thing called POP. So our increase in funding for our road repair per year is over $60,000 a year that we're getting in addition to what we were getting before. So I guess it does pay to go and give us a look every once in a while.
Well, can I ask, what do you call that exactly?
Advocacy Day 2023, for no year right. It'll be March 8th and 9th in Albany. Pay for the room and any associated costs, but like I said, it's usually just the room.
I'm going to make the motion on it. I've got it there to approve the highway superintendent to attend March 8th and 9th to the advocacy group in favor of the room and cost. Second. Motion is second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Well, just when you get a chance, see Kathy to make sure you got it right.
Yep. I mean, that's all I got. The chipper has been out because of that wind we had. I'm only going to keep it out for a week or two, then it's getting taken back off the road because we got to do some maintenance to it. But because of the extreme wind that we had, there is some trees that came down. To be honest with you, we got lucky. Talking to other towns, most of our craft's already blown down. Over the last 3 years, it's either blown down or we had a cut down. So we really didn't get hit nowhere near as hard as some of these people did. Yeah, I mean, even up north, they didn't get a lot of snow, but they had a ton of trees go down. So, like I said, we were pretty good at nailing our ash trees and all that over the years, trying to get them taken down. We didn't get every one of them, but we didn't have a whole lot of calls for down trees across roads. We had a few, not much. We were lucky.
Hey, Paul, I just want to say, and I'm sure the board all has the same feelings, I personally want, and you and I talked many times during the storm, I want to thank you for what you did. I think you guys did a great job under extreme conditions, so thank you. You did a great job.
And they even had me in a loader for 9 hours.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, Rich Dodd, our water sewer.
Just a year-end report. Water sewer work orders for 2022 were 1,372. That was up 215 work orders from 2021. And Gallons per day in 2022, we averaged 2,347,791 gallons per day versus 2021, it was 2,345,174. So we were up about 2,500, 2,600 gallons per day of water usage. It's been pretty consistent over the past years.
Would you mind if I have a copy of that report?
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Be more than happy to give it to you. Other than that, the same with Paul. We had guys out Christmas Day trying to clean things up. One of the few times in my career that I've had to tell people no, we would not come out for your grinder alarm going off until the weather cleared up. So I had a few calls that we had to hold on to until the weather cleared up, and we were able to get people out. But a few of my guys were in for almost 11 hours on Christmas just trying to get the pump stations cleaned out, because if something goes down on them, you got to have access to them. And with the amount of snow and the way the drifting was, there was just no way to get into them without using the backhoe to clean things up.
Most of it's downright dangerous to go out.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Paul and I talked about that during the storm most. And you know what, other towns do the same thing. Cambria, anybody's around, they drop the plows. Good right there.
Is the power outage along River Road for that 18-hour stretch, where it get too much or no?
The only issue I had was when the power came back on, Larry. These people don't realize that, you know, you kept using water when the power was off, so you filled your tank up. Guess what's gonna happen? The alarm's gonna go off when the power comes back on. So I bet you I had a dozen calls on Christmas when the power come back on. It's, give it a couple hours, if it's still going off, call me back. I only had one that called back, and he took care of it.
I just don't use any water, because
Yeah, slow your water usage down. It's not
mellow,
gonna...
leave it mellow.
You know, it amazes me in that storm, and I won't go over some of the most ridiculous complaint calls that I've received in my life. Everything from bingo, to garbage blowing in the yard, wanting the town to come and shake my head. Thank you, Rich. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Mike Brown, Recreation Director. Hey, Mike.
Good evening. Just got a couple things. Believe it or not, baseball, softball registrations are open in my office. So, you can either come see me, or you can go to our homepage on the recreation department, and you can actually just register online if you would like. Registrations go until March 24th. Second thing, yearly activity booklet has been sent to the printers. So that should go out towards the end of the month once they get that over to the post office to everyone's homes. And then the last thing, and Larry, you actually had emailed me about this, and I get some of the emails regarding the Contact Us module on the website about the recycling schedule for 2023. And because it's not posted on our website. Well, I went to Modern's website, and if you go, it has all the municipalities listed. You click on Wheatfield, and their website still has 2022 on it.
We just received the 2023 schedule email to us late Friday, so.
Can you forward that to me?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Because then I can just like replace the 2022 with 23. I was just gonna ask who the contact was, so I could get over them and not really deal with them too much. So other than that,
People are asking,
we keep getting emails on the website, and I'm like, I don't really have an answer for it.
We never get it until the beginning of January, and it's gonna be mailed to all the residents by in the next 7 to 10 days.
We're gonna mail that.
Cool. All right. That's all I got.
thanks, Mike.
Like Gene over earlier, we're trying to find a time to get together, continue progress on this program. So,
No one make that yet?
yeah, maybe
This week's crazy.
Okay, that's fine.
So this is gonna shoot for Monday next week? Between the three of us, this week and that?
All right.
We'll do it in the evening, or do it during the day, or just a couple evenings?
lunch hour or in the evening.
I'm trying with you.
their family and prayers, and hope we all are praying for lifelong tonight. And, the funeral is this Thursday, the new thing, if anybody would like that information, I'll share with you. But again, our thoughts and prayers, for their life. Shelley? No, you really did great coming down there.
Well, otherwise compared to my one visit to the center, little kids on my own. We really have nothing to report other than it's crazy with exemptions, tax bills went out, we had a million questions on that. People wait for a last minute for apportionment, so I have numerous of those coming in that I have to work with Kathy and get some tax bills out, which I just don't understand why it's not done at closing time with attorneys and everything, so, yeah, so if you're splitting parcels or merging parcels or whatever, have it done during closing, figure it out that way, it's much easier and, then it's not last minute, but that's all I have.
Hey, Kelly, I just had one thing, I know there's gonna be some payroll changes on the next payday. Is that information passed out to you?
Yeah, I brought it down to Melanie this morning.
I broadcast, we have on the agenda one of the motions is to approve the tentative aspect of the union contract, so assuming that's passed, I've asked Melanie and Kelly to implement that.
Yeah, Melanie was having some issues with DVC actually today. She couldn't get logged in, and she called them, and it was kind of a bigger problem because other people could not get logged in. So I don't think she actually changed the rates today, but payroll isn't until next Monday, so we have a couple days, but, I know, yeah, she changed, like, the salary employees, the first payroll, and then she was waiting for this week to change the hourly employee rate.
I just wanna make sure, because, we confident that it's correct.
I'm well aware of that.
Yeah, absolutely, so, whatever it takes, Kelly, with you, Matt, Melanie, to, whatever payroll correct, would be great. Whatever you can.
I think we were pretty understandable with everybody today, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, the non-union folks we took care of already.
Yeah.
And now we just have the union assuming the contract passed. We have all the rates, so.
Yeah, she was just waiting for me to tell her if it passed or not.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay?
Appreciate it. Any reports, I think?
Just the vehicle that's out of service for the fuel pump.
And, at first we thought it was the motor. Or it wasn't, I guess, the issue with the fuel pump, putting fuel in the oil. It's going to be repaired, a lot less than it. Still expensive, but a lot better than what we were getting.
Better than a motor.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wendell Engineers.
Actually, I only got two things on our agenda tonight, and, the first one is our engineering contract, and we're looking to approve that. We have in our package. And the second item is our, GIS annual contract. Very similar to what we are at. Unless there's any questions on that.
Any questions, guys? Yeah. Thank you. Good. Okay, motion, John.
Okay, first, as Tim said, the first motion is from Wendell to authorize the supervisor to sign Wendell's contract with providing town engineering and planning services for 2023.
So moved. Second. And a motion second, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
Next motion, again, as Tim mentioned, from Wendell to authorize Wendell to provide GIS support services during 2023 in accordance with Wendell's proposal dated January 5th, 2023. A lump sum fee of $6,979 will be paid for WNA site hosting and ARC GIS online subscription, and time and expense budget not to exceed $5,000 will be established for GIS GPS support and training tasks described in the proposal. Total authorizations for $11,979. So moved.
Second. Motion is second, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
Next, motion from the highway department, this goes along with our agreement. Be resolved to approve the request of Paul Sigmund, superintendent of the highway department, to create the position of HEO, heavy equipment operator, in the highway department pursuant to civil service, which position is the only one that requires a Class A license. And the highway department of two men, Bruce Mack and Kyle Cable, who are eligible and shall be placed in this position.
So moved. Second. Motion in 2 seconds. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next motion from the supervisor and highway department, be it resolved to authorize the town supervisor and/or the highway superintendent in cases of public safety and danger to declare an emergency situation wherein the town may provide highway-type services on private property or roads to protect the health, safety, and welfare of residents and the general public, provided the town will have no liability to the owners of said property and third parties for said emergency services. If possible, the town will require a waiver of liability from any private property owners prior to town action.
Second. Motion is second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Next motion from the constable department, resolve to hire Chelsea Brenner as a part-time constable effective immediately at the rate of pay and terms pursuant to the job specifications of a part-time town constable, pending approval of human resources and the Niagara County Criminal Background Check.
Second. Motion is second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Just so you fellows know that, she would have had her graduation certificate and they had to cancel for a week. When the COVID case, so now it's on to next week. But she paid on her own for a good cause. And, we need people during the daytime, so we're done. Thank you.
Next motion from the supervisor and town attorney, resolve to approve the tentative agreement between the town and the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Local 264.
So moved. Second. Motion second, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Then we have a couple supplemental motions. The first one is to approve and authorize the supervisor to sign and execute the stipulated order in the tax assessment case of 3635 Lockport Road versus the town of Wheatfield and the county of Niagara.
So moved. Second.
And a second, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And the second supplemental motion from the supervisor, whereas the town of Wheatfield, with the assistance of Niagara County Department of Emergency Services, has gathered information and prepared the 2022 Niagara County Hazard Mitigation Plan, and whereas the 2022 Hazard Mitigation Plan has been prepared in accordance with the Disaster Mitigation Act of 2000, and whereas the town of Wheatfield is a local municipal government that has afforded the citizens an opportunity to comment and provide input in the plan and actions in the plan, and whereas the town of Wheatfield has reviewed the plan and affirms that the plan will be updated no less than every 5 years. Now therefore, by the Wheatfield Town Board, that the town of Wheatfield, New York, adopts the 2022 Niagara County Hazard Mitigation Plan and existing restrictions of natural hazard mitigation plan, and resolves to execute the action of the plan. So moved.
Second. Motion is second, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And that's it for the motions.
Okay, board members, Larry Howard. What was that?
Adams Fire Company would like to make Sergeant Hussein an active member, and I'll make that motion.
And a second, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
And that's all I have.
Thank you. Kurt?
Just, we have a Wheatfield engagement volunteers meeting tomorrow night, 6:30 at the field.
Thank you, Kurt. Maybe?
Only one, January, Tim, and I'm looking forward, if not, we don't have tonight, the plan for the rear parking lot. We're gonna have that in January, like you said.
Yeah, actually, I have a couple questions for you after the meeting.
Okay.
The work together, now the hours,
Yep. Thank you. The only thing I had, I was gonna do the, proposal for grids on the windows. I see Mike Clock is not here, so I can pass on that tonight. And maybe we would meet with the one person that did, bid, and we'll set up a meeting with him, if you guys don't mind, so we have a better handle on it. And so I might put that on hold, if you don't mind.
The veterans group will be meeting on the 21st this month. That's our first meeting of the year. And that plays into my second item here. We would like to, with approval from the board, we would like to start scheduling our July 1st veteran summer event, same as we had last year on the July 4th weekend, which was a big success. Everybody knows about that. So we'd like to do it again, if I have your approval.
Do you want approval or after you come up with it?
No, that'd be good. I mean, you know what we're gonna do, it's just gonna be a little better than it was last time.
You got the military displays and things like that.
Yeah, I don't know, did we have a motion, a formal one last?
Yes, you did.
This early on?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because again, the earlier I get started, the better off the group is, because July comes fast, you don't think so, boy, it's right around the corner.
I don't think anybody has the information. I think it was great that you did it. I support it 100%. I guess I'd like to see, talk to you, maybe what we're doing, a little bit next week. Is that good?
Sure.
We owe you breakfast.
Yeah.
So why don't we talk about it, we'll have a better idea, and absolutely do the resolution.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Thank you.
Our next meeting is January 23rd, 2023 at 7 o'clock. And I'd like to make a motion for executive session with Rich Donner and Mark Clark. Briefly to discuss personnel issues. And second. So we're now in executive session. Thank you for coming, folks. Appreciate it.
I think so. Yeah.
I give you a text, it's easier for you, isn't it? Yeah. And then whatever day you pick, I'll make sure it's available.
Yes.
Okay. She was still working on that.
What happened to mine?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting rid of somebody and then they.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, hopefully we'll see her tomorrow.